Now we'll do the Tsok, offering Tsok practice in the royal tradition, Chenrezig Sadhana, Thousand Armed Chenrezig, page 33. From the seed syllables at my heart manifests Ram Yam Kam, purifying all the misdeeds, obscurations, contamination, and filth of the Tsok by burning, cleaning, and washing. Then the syllables of Om Ah Hum manifest, blessing it, transforming it into an inexhaustible sky treasure with the Vajra nature of body, speech, and mind. Then the three syllables Ha Ho Hri manifest, purifying the material aspect of the Tsok so that each offering multiplies to fill the realm of the sky. All this becomes limitless without center or boundaries, like an ocean of wondrous, uncontaminated wisdom nectar.
Ya Jen De De Chong Tan Chen So Lan Bo San Jie Den Ba Nian Bo Song Yo Wen Che Len De Ban Zu.
Page 34. Free from the pure land of the natural origin, the holy root and lineage lamas, Supreme Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, Father, Mother, Prince, and Princess, with Protector, Boundless Light, the 6 male and female heroes, 1002 fortunate Buddhas, the 6 Nirmanakaya Buddhas, Dakas and Dakinis, Samaya holders, Dharma protectors, and Lords of Treasures without exception, please gather here to be our guests at the Tsok. I invite you for this offering with deep respect. Through your compassion, please immediately, please grant the 4 empowerments so I may attain the great realization. At this place, please grant the blessing that you will abide permanently in the sacred mandala. Bless the supermundane Tsok substances to become the essence of uncontaminated nectar. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the root and lineage lamas. Please bless me with empowerments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the noble Yidams. Please grant me the 2 attainments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of mothers and dakinis. Please act to remove the obstacles to attainment. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the Samaya holders and Dharma protectors. Protect the sacred teachings of the Lord Buddha. Please accomplish all I have requested.
Om Nala Guru Parampara Anden Devata Gaya Ava Loke Gyoran Dakan Daken Damaba Sabare Varan Kanaza Vandaka.
So now we'll read the 14 root mantric downfalls handout. The Vajra holders have taught that accomplishments follow after the master. Because of that, to mistreat the master is explained as the first fundamental downfall. To transgress the commands to those gone to bliss is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with Vajra siblings is the third point, described as a fault. The conqueror taught that to abandon love for sentient ones is fourth. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon it is fifth. To demean the teachings that are one's own or others' doctrines is sixth. To proclaim that which is secret to sentient beings who are wholly immature is seventh. The aggregate is the very nature of the 5 Buddhas. To abuse it is eighth. To give rise to skepticism about naturally pure phenomenon is ninth. Always treating evil ones affectionately is held as 10th. To conceptualize about phenomenon that are free from name and form is 11th. To elicit weariness in the minds of sentient ones who have faith is 12th. As for the Samayas, not attending to how they are acquired is 13th. To engage in demeaning women who are the nature of transcendent awareness is 14th. When these are abandoned by mantrans, accomplishments will surely be attained. I reveal and relinquish degraded and broken samayas of body, speech, and mind in their fundamental and auxiliary aspects, and every downfall arisen from faults, together with their mass of defilements. Please bestow your blessing that they be cleansed and made pure.
Benzer Sadhu Samaya Mane Balaya Benzer Sadhu Deno Ditu Member Sadhukayo Member Va Subhujayo Member Anarado Member Va Savasada Member Savakama Sadhan Sedan Kayangara Hong ha 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 ho banga sava da danga da benza mama manza benza bava ma ya sadu benza sadu sama ya mana bala benza sadu deno ba te dhan ro member Sölkha yo member wa Sölkha yo member Hado member wa Sava Sada member Sava Gama Sadhana Sadhana Yayam Kuro Ha 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 ho Banga Sava Dadang Benza Mama Benza Benza Baba Maha Samaya Sadu Benza Sadu Samaya Mana balaya benza sado deno ba adadadado memba Sölkha yo memba wa Sölkha yo memba Anarado memba wa Sava Sada memba Sava Kama Sadhana Sadhana Yam Kuro Ha ha ho banga Sava Dadanga benza mama Benza bava maha samaya sadhu Oma agara mogan sava dharmana adedebe nadada oma ava bezo va agara mogan sarva dharma adedebe nadada oma ava bezo Oma gaira mogan sava dharmana adedebe natut Oma avambe sore toden kolo lame da Paibe jengko kani songve renga ganda langa da Bama bama bonya mo yondo tebe sodanje Paibe pamba lonjun de Zabja dongve sodanje Gave tela samba zoa Wan solan tela do
Lords of the remainders of the circle of the Tsok, protectors of the sacred noble mandala, king of the five families Lanka, Barwa, Burma, Ponyamo, Shukdro, Drekpa, assembled retinue, rain down prosperity on the noble father. With all of this gathered food and drink, be delighted, satisfied, and completely content. Accomplish the activities that I request. Now we'll do Summoning Good Fortune, Zambala, in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63. the name of sorrow is unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly. In Potala, pure land of perfect compassion, even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva, grant blessing. Mirror like wisdom city, in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused bride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava, bestow equanimity, wisdom in day watch, and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha, bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city, bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Varachana, grant dharma, the wisdom city, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. In emanated Uddiyana, Sölkha dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage idioms dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite sky dancer, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra, Dharmakaya expands, while the lineage lords and kin grant enlighten axing creed. 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Tukul sphere. Dwell Mahakala and core, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Pri in Vajravana's abode dwells the wealth god Sambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your core. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and of spes cattle, wealth of wish granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here. Fortune of fine, lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits, wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below. 3 worlds, gods and humans, wealth. Bring them here as good fortune. Lupang post body fortune. Zambuling's holy dharma. Balang chose fortunate wealth, drumming in longevity. Beings, life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune. Indian kings religious mind, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesa, the courage of Ukarhor. It's good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scripture, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of thee. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long thy fortune come, like the swirling southern clouds, southern long thy fortune come, like enshrouding mist western long thy fortune please come here, like a river flows northern long thy fortune please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long thy fortune come, like 6 grains ripening below, lower long thy fortune come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of hearts students line, come like dazzling star garlands, Homri, Eastern Vajra Dakini, bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances, Southern Jewel Dakini, resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, Western Lotus Dakini, some in power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Dakini, bring the 4 enlightened acts, annihilate and nurse evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potent as life substance, send at this place, protect wealth, please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city, grant endless treasure, city, grant wealth and merit, city. Grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarwa city, Allah. Om Ahum. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and the other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment to the dakinis of Udayana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment to the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment to the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment to the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Now we go
Sölkha Sadhana.
back to the Tsok offering on page 38.
32.
Sorry, We're going to go back to the Sölkha, protector, on page 32.
Sadhana, page number 38.
Now we'll go back to the royal tradition, Chenrezig 1000 arm, on page 38. Your 1000 arms are the 1000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1000 eyes are the 1000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, manifesting whatever is needed to train those to be trained. I praise and prostrate to Sölkha Chenrezig for meager and complete offerings, or for adding or omitting things, contamination or stained by impurities and duality, being under the influence of greed or laziness. All these I confess to you.
Titandaro Memba, Sadagayo Memba, Sabajayo Memba, Anarado Memba, Savasada Memba, Yanza, Savagama, Sada, Sadaya Angaro, Ha Ho, Banga, Savadangana, Lokashorama, Namamamamza, Lokashora, Baba Maha Samaya Sado, Lokashora Samaya, Manabala, Lokashora, Denoba, Didana Memba, Sadagayo Memba, Sagajayo Memba, Anarano Memba, Savasada Memba, Yada, Savangama, Sadama, Sadayangoro, Ha ho banga savadadangada lokeshora mame lokeshore bhavama samaya sado lokeshore samaya manabala lokeshore denoba tetandendo memba sadagayo memba sabadayo memba anarano memba Savasada Membara Yanza Sava Karma Sada Sadan Shayan Goro Ha Ho Banga Sava Dadangada Loke Yora Mama Loke Yora Bava Ma Sama Sadu Rani Chenrezig Sadhana Togarala Zarantu Nubjo Tukje Namba Uda Gana Ranlatan Teya Rambe Jejong Da Toga Yang Da Latan Teya Toga Sao Shaye Latan Tenye Jang Chenye Dagbe Yang San Jadarayan Mime Barjo.
Vivid in the heart of myself as Chenrezig is a Hri from which light radiates to the outer phenomenon and the inner beings of the great compassionate one, melting them into light which dissolves into me. Then by stages I become smaller and smaller and then dissolve into the 6 syllables at the heart. Then they melt into the seed syllable Hri at the heart. This then disappears in the origin of the purity of phenomenon like a rainbow and dissolves into the non-objectified state. The body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times look with eyes of compassion upon all beings of the 6 realms and protect them with the mind of love and compassion. May all have the auspicious fortune of Noble Chenrezig. Now we go to the yellow prayer book for the dedication Chenrezig prayer for the great compassionate one through body, speech, and mind, an aspiration prayer for oneself and others called the treasury of benefit and happiness. Namo Lokateshvaraya. The wisdom and love of all 3 times, on page 41. The wisdom and love of all 3 times Sugatas combined, the Nirmanakayas blessed by Amitabha, you with perfect aspirations, deeds, and compassion, together with your Bodhisattva and Arhat disciples, the Yidams and Dharma protectors, all you supreme refuge jewels who assemble with compassion for all sentient beings, you worthy recipients of offerings appearing in forms as many as there are atoms in all of the three realms, ensure the fulfillment of my noble aspiration. Myself and those near, my retinue, students, patrons, and all others who have faith in me, alive or deceased, those who have placed their trust in me, yearning for freedom and seeking well-being, and who thus have honored and served me in unfathomable ways, those who made 4 kinds of offerings and loaned me land and dwellings, servants who were bound to supply me food, clothing, and drink, and who attended my 3 doors, those who offered meat dishes, who killed so I could live, and who have plundered and robbed to fulfill my desires. Friends who have helped me, obstructors who have harmed me, those who have seen me, heard of me, remembered or touched me, in particular my parents and anyone I am connected to in various ways, all the beings of the 3 realms of existence, when life comes to an end and we go into the presence of the Lord of Death. Nothing will help us, and we will experience great regret for our sinful deeds. At this time, may we recognize the visions of Bardo as illusions. Please turn back the hindrance of a negative transition and be our escort in the transference of consciousness, Chenrezig. After death, the visions of the Bardo may appear. When these projections manifest as hostile enemies, be our constant guide, like a staff that evens out a crooked path, Chenrezig. Driven by attachment and aversion, we see the lower states as something good. When we gravitate to these projections, close the door to evil states and to the world of Rakshisis. Endow us with precious jewel of a human birth, Chenrezig. Some boil and burn in hells and suffer heat and cold for many eons in excruciating fires. Let fall the water of solitude and the soft rain of compassion. Please put out the flames of hatred, Chenrezig. Some are destitute of food and drink in the realm of hungry ghosts. Their food turns into fire or is blocked by weapons. Satisfy them with the loving stream of plenty flowing from your palms, and with your fingers ease their knots of greed, Chenrezig. In the realm of animals, some eat each other, some are overworked, and some are slaughtered for their flesh and skin. They are bewildered in the gloom of ignorance. Shine your light upon the shrouds of darkness with a torch of wisdom, Chenrezig. Some in the realm of jealous gods always fight and suffer helplessly in battle. Block the winds of jealousy with the shading mountain of equanimity, Chenrezig. Some are in the realm of gods distracted by delightful pleasures. Oblivious to the passing years, they die and fall, free from the ocean of desire with the wondrous ship of your compassion, Chenrezig. Human beings drifting in the sea of the 3 sufferings are swept away by the 4 streams of birth, old age, disease, and death. These humans dancing on the troubled waves of dualistic grasping, steer them with the hook of your compassion, Chenrezig. Self-grasping, the parent gives birth to children wrapped in the armor suit of dualistic grasping. From this suit appears a demon army, hurling weapons of the 5 poisonous afflictions. Turn these legions to Dharma, Chenrezig. Like a fly attracted to filth, some see samsara as a happy place, and there they fabricate unending suffering with body, speech, and mind. And these meaningless activities, Chenrezig, may they attain a body capable of Dharma and attend supreme, authentic spiritual friends. May they respect these teachings and make offerings to them. May their minds mature through their Guru's instructions, and with all their heart let them see the Guru as the actual Buddha, Chenrezig. Having understood all the teachings of relative and actual truth through hearing, having actualized the samadhi of calm abiding and insight through contemplation, and having realized the boundless view beyond extremes through meditation, may they meet the mother, mind itself, Chenrezig. Renunciation plants the seeds of discipline. Bursting into bloom, it grows into the altruistic mind of bodhicitta, from which appears the brilliant blossoms of the secret mantras generation and completion. Cause the fruit of the 3 higher trainings to develop. May they follow karma perfectly, knowing what to cultivate and what to avoid. May they amass the 2 accumulations and undertake the 6 perfections instead of feeding hopes and expectations of the 8 mundane concerns. Cut the tight ropes of attachment, Chenrezig. Having exhausted all embellished notions of the bhumis and the paths, let these beings fully manifest the state of Buddhas who have abandoned all mistakes and are endowed with perfect qualities. Then, as Nirmanakayas, let them spontaneously fulfill the benefit of others. Chenrezig. Whoever I am connected to, either through good or bad relations, and in particular my parents, may I not attain enlightenment myself until they do. Let me benefit them like you do, Chenrezig. Through ignorance they go astray. These beings tormented by suffering are so difficult to tame. To tame those who could not be tamed by the Buddhas of the past, let my bodhicitta outshine even that of the 3 times Buddhas, Chenrezig. Realizing that through my own small suffering I can redeem myriad suffering of others, let me offer sentient beings all my virtue and prosperity in order to bring benefit to them, and let me have the courage to even offer them my life. Chenrezig. With a mind of steadfast equanimity for all, whether better, worse, or average, even those who engage in noxious deeds with hostile minds, and those who, like venomous snakes, are bent on harming others, either fragrantly or secretly, let me purify their karma and free them perfectly. Chenrezig. May we always think only of the well-being of others, and for even just a single moment may thoughts of our own salvation not arise. When immoral thoughts that conflict with the teachings do arise, bring them to a state endowed with Dharma. Chenrezig. By the power of the goodness of the pure expanse of Dharma Dhatu, by the undeceiving triple gem, by the holy sages, by the force of the highest intention, and by the power of all virtue and samsara and nirvana, please fulfill these genuine prayers swiftly, Chenrezig. In all lifetimes may the glorious Guru and the Supreme Lotus Holder, the Sugata of the 3 times, protect us with compassion, cause the swift fulfillment of these aspirations, Chenrezig.
Okay, long life praying.
On page 20 in the Yellow Prayer Book, Long Life Prayers. We're going to do the descent of blessings now in the concise Chenrezig Sadhana on page 27. From the life force home at the heart of myself, visualized as the deity, radiates light, invoking the enlightened mind of the Guru, knowledge holders, and 3 roots. They all appear like billowing clouds and bestow blessings, empowerment in cities, and perform enlightened deeds. Hom Hri. From the pure and unelaborated innate state appear the principle and retinue, the self-play of continual compassion. Please send down upon this place the blessings of your body, speech, and mind, and grant me the supreme empowerment of the 5 types of primordial wisdom. Om Mani Padme Hum Hri Maha Karunika Sawa Samaya Ah. Now we'll go to the yellow prayer book on page 26.
Kindong Garba Zambe Sanjeno Namkada Jabe Zevaje Samba Jereze Sovande Oimanebe Yode Oimanebe Yode
Thank you, everyone, for joining, and be sure to submit your mantra accumulations on our homepage, and join us tomorrow for a 9 a.m. Pacific time start for the next session. Be well.